morning, everybody. This is Sherman Ray, and this is Leadership in Action for a Monday. We're mid-September now, folks. It's actually September 8th, 9th, 10th, something like that. Just finished up with our Monday run, and we're going to continue on with the thought that we had, what we started up, we finished up with on Saturday, and really that was what one of our networking partners talked to us about at our Thursday meeting for the Diversity Networking Group. For some of you, and I'll just catch some of you up, we're training for the Las Vegas Marathon right now, and it's been an awesome trip so far. We're going to be running for 26.2 miles, and we're going to be taking sponsorship. Today is actually the day that we're going to actually be asking people if they'd like to be sponsors and put their name on our t-shirt. You can see somebody's already got a logo on this particular t-shirt. But we'll be doing that throughout the race, and so it'll be a great opportunity for you to pledge. We'll be giving money to charity, that kind of stuff. But we've been learning a lot of things during the whole running process. Not only have we been losing weight, we're down about 30 some odd pounds right now, moving towards 40 pounds, but we've been learning a lot of stuff about ourselves as we've been running. And one of the biggest things, as I said during this last meeting that we were talking about, one of the guys who's actually the president of the Asian Chamber of Commerce said, "Hey Sherm, I'm going to run in the race also, but I'm going to only run the half marathon." And I said, wow, you know, that's funny, because I was just thinking about that, Terry, that if you could run a half marathon, there's really no reason on earth why you cannot run a full marathon, especially if you run a couple of them before. And so he said something very interesting. He said, hey guys, guess what? Sherman understands that the difference between a half marathoner and a full marathoner is your threshold of pain, or the threshold of discomfort that you're willing to allow yourself to go through to get to that level. And so you know, that was one of those things that just kind of blew up in your mind, where you're going, oh my gosh, that's a great thought, where it's really not a matter of whether or not you can or you can't do it, because physically anybody can run a marathon. I mean, if you can run a mile, you can run 13. If you can run 13, definitely you can run 26.2. But it's the level of discomfort that you're allowing yourself to go through. That's what it's all about. And really, that's what I was doing this morning as I was running, because my running track, the course that I run on, takes me through an uphill run of probably close to 2 miles. And it's really, it's not a matter of whether or not you can run the 2 miles uphill, because anybody can do it. It's just how hard are you willing to push yourself to get to that level up there and run that 2 miles uphill. And that's the same thing within business or in life or anything else like that. The only way you're really going to be successful in life is you've got to put yourself in an uncomfortable place, and you've got to begin to push yourself beyond that uncomfortable place to get to where you want to go. Whether that be running, whether that be making a sales call, whether that be doing a particular job that you just don't particularly feel like you want to do. That's really not the point, whether or not you think you're physically able to do it, because anybody's physically able to do it. It's whether or not you're going to put yourself in a position of uncomfortableness or uncomfortability or discomfort. But that's the whole key to this whole thing. Put yourself in that place on a daily basis, and you'll find yourself stretching and stretching and stretching. As I've been running this year, and now I've been running for many, many years, since I was probably 18 years of age, where I've been running long distance. But this year has been the first year that I've actually made the concerted effort to think it through as I'm running, and what things are going on in my body, and what things are going on physically and mentally. And this has probably been one of the biggest things, is to push yourself mentally beyond that point where you were before. Once you've pushed yourself beyond that point, you'll never go back. Okay? You'll never go back to that original place. That's why running 5 miles right now is probably the hardest thing for me to do, because I'm not used to just running 5 miles. I'm used to running 8 or 10 or 14 or 18 miles. I'm used to those longer distances where it takes a little effort. 5 miles, it just seems like, man, you know, you're just not even, it's really not even worth your time to run, because it's not pushing you. Okay, you understand what I'm saying? And in business or in life, you can get to that place too, where you're saying, God, that's why millionaires who've lost it all are able to gain it back so quickly, because they're used to living at that high level. They're used to operating at such a high level, and that's where you want to get to too. anyways, if you'd like to begin to move in that direction, and express yourself and move yourself beyond that potential that you think you're at right now, and move beyond that potential, I want you to get a hold of me. My name is Sherman Ray. I'm at www.shermanray.com, or you can go to redlettermedia.net, and I can help you, folks. I can help you not only run a marathon, but help you push beyond that area where you think that you can go, and you can be a much better person. Anyways, I will talk to you later, folks. You have a good one. We'll see you on Wednesday. Bye-bye.